Hey, what's going on, Sonic Movie 3 fans? And I hope you Sonic Movie 3 fans are also popcorn bucket fans, because, oh boy, do I have the video for you. But yeah, Sonic Movie 3 comes out in a week from today, and movie theaters over the past year now have been doing this little popcorn trend where they make a popcorn bucket, or at least they call it one, and it doesn't even look like a bucket. Sonic has joined the trend. So yeah, that's basically what this video is all about. We're going to be going ahead and looking at every single movie theater here in the US that has released exclusive merch for Sonic Movie 3. So first up, let's go ahead and get on over to Cinemark. So yeah, well, I arrived at Cinemark, and man, I've never been to Cinemark before. This place looked pretty big from the outside, so it was kind of exciting, And I also happened to stumble upon this really dirty Sonic Movie 3 poster. I don't know, I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, walking inside the Cinemark, this is where all the goodies were, like the Sonic popcorn bucket and the tin, and this funny Sonic Movie 3 plushie in there too for some reason. And then they had even more of the plushies down here, but yeah, these are just old plushies, nothing new. Ariana Grande jump scare. And last but not least, they also had these cool little blankets, which I actually ended up passing on since they were like 20 bucks, and I'm not really in need of a blanket right now, but not bad. And you already know I had to take a picture with the Sonic Movie 3 standee that I made a video on. It looks so cool in person, man. I'm a happy camper with my little popcorn bucket. But with the new Sonic popcorn bucket in hand and some popcorn to chew on, I think it's time we move on to the next theater, which does have some exclusive popcorn buckets, and that would be AMC. But we're actually going to skip AMC because most of AMC's exclusives are actually also available at Regal, and Regal does have even more exclusives, so we will be getting all of those from Regal. But real quickly, here's everything that is available at AMC, which differs from Regal. But the main different exclusive items of AMC is this little combo that you can get here, which comes with an exclusive tin, a regular old Sonic Movie 3 cup, and little toppers of Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow, which they do look pretty cool too. Oh yeah, and you do get the little mask here, part of that combo, which is it's alright, but the little combo there from AMC, it's not really too enticing. What I really want from these popcorn buckets is something that stands out, something different than your ordinary tin or cup. But yeah, I'm gonna pass on that for now, and who knows, maybe I'll end up picking it up at the fan event, who knows. But with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to Regal and pick up everything we didn't pick up at AMC, and even more. Now we're at Regal for the Sonic Movie popcorn buckets. Come on. So yeah, next stop was Regal, and I was not expecting to see literally all the Sonic Movie 3 merch outside front and center. It's like it was waiting for me. And you can see just how action-packed they were here with their Sonic Movie 3 merch. From toppers to cups, plushies, then the big old Sonic head popcorn bucket. This little front window display was packed with Sonic Movie 3 goodies. They had all the new little plushies out here, which look super cute, man. And the tin bucket, the hexagonal weird shaped one, and the Sonic light up cup, which I'm really interested in. It looks pretty cool. And yeah, everything out here displayed like this, it looks really awesome. So let's pan over one more time and wait, hold up, Shadow plushie, watch out, watch out, watch out. But with my awkwardly large Sonic head popcorn bucket acquired and my Sonic sippy cup, I think it's time we go back to the studio and look at everything we picked up here today. It's really cool. So yes, first up, of course, we did go to Cinemark, and we did find, honestly, the coolest Sonic popcorn bucket we've ever gotten. This is insane, man. It is a full-on mold of Sonic, movie Sonic here, like that. That doesn't even look like a popcorn bucket at all. And it is kind of true, because the popcorn actual bucket aspect of this is this little red part here, the bucket that Sonic is holding. And as you can see there, that really only holds my fist in there with barely any wiggle room. So that's just part of the popcorn bucket trend. These really aren't made for ideal popcorn bucketing, but they're mostly made for cool little collector's pieces. And man, this is an awesome piece. It's crazy, when the first Sonic movie came out, I never thought we'd be getting a full-on sculpt of movie Sonic as accessible merchandise. But here in the year 2024, we got it in a popcorn bucket form, and the sculpt on this is pretty solid, as you can see here, man. They did not skip out any of the paint details. That's a really nice Sonic movie model here. And overall, I definitely think you could use this as a little plushie holder, or honestly maybe a pencil holder. And I do think this Sonic Cinemark popcorn bucket here is going to be the one most liked among fans, because it is just such a cool piece, and for this being $25, that is pretty good quality, I would say, for a nice statue. it's just, again, you know, this is really not for popcorn. Moving on to Regal here, we did pick up this Sonic Head popcorn bucket, which is honestly pretty sick too, you know, like, gotta go fast. Yeah, this thing does look pretty sick too, I will not lie. It is basically, almost looks identical to the past Sonic popcorn bucket we just looked at from Cinemark, but this one is available at both Regal and AMC. This one is a little bit more accessible to come by, and the popcorn in here, I assume we just lift this part up here. Yeah, we just lift that up and you do get a lot more space for popcorn in here. So if you really do want, you know, to use your funny looking popcorn bucket for popcorn, look at all this retail space here, man. I got wiggle room in here, bro. I can move around. That is definitely way more than popcorn space in the last one. Yeah, that looks pretty scary. You know, Sonic's brains and insides are in there, but it does just close up like that if you want to display this on your shelf. And yeah, man, even though this is just a head of Sonic here, you do get, I guess, a little bit more detail with this being enlarged. You know, compared to the Cinemark Sonic popcorn bucket head, you can see the scale of these side by side. It is a pretty noticeable difference. And you know, I'm glad they did make this Sonic head large, because this Sonic head bucket here is the same price as this Cinemark one, 25 bucks. So at least they compensated and gave you, you know, more popcorn real estate. Yeah, looking at the two of these though, side by side, this is just still surreal that Sonic has made it to this level to get wacky, you know, buckets of his head and body. It's literally unreal, bro. Like, look at this. Look at this. And those two buckets are pretty cool, but there is some other cool non-bucket items, like this Sonic the Hedgehog light up cup. And yeah, this is super random, but it does kind of make sense. You know, the Sonic movies have had Sonic, you know, glowing up with electricity, and I'll just let the cup do the talking. Yeah, this cup is so cool, man. It lights up insanely bright, and I think if we just click the ear again, yep, turns off just like that. This thing is really bright though, like I'm not exaggerating, man. That is really, really bright. You can see that there. So yeah, what a cool aspect for a cup, you know. That's so creative and so fun, you know, when you're drinking a little Sonic sippy cup. You know, you get bored of drinking, now you're drinking Sonic style. But yeah, the cup is red and blue, you know, Sonic colors, and you do have this like little swirl electricity effect going around the cup, you know, showing how fast Sonic really is. And of course, this mold of Sonic here is on the side, but you press his little ear there to light up, and you know, it's not that bad of a mold. It looks pretty sick from the side. It's just when you turn it forward, you gotta watch out. But yeah, one more time there, lighting up in action. Oh my god, man, that is so bright. It is so freaking sick. Oh yeah, but real quick, I do want to see what this looks like, you know, with the drink inside. If it will still glow as bright, I'm curious. It might look pretty cool. Alright, but yeah, the Sonic Light Up Sippy Cup has now been filled with Dr. Pepper, Dr. Eggman style. Let's see if this looks even cooler. Oh. Okay, I don't really know what I was expecting, but it does kind of make sense. You know, it's not going to show up on a dark cola like this. You know, maybe if you had like a Sprite or Mountain Dew, you know, a lighter colored soda, that could look pretty cool. And yeah, there you go. There is every Sonic Movie 3 bucket in existence, besides the tins, you know, and the rest of the stuff. But I did think these are the coolest items to get, and definitely, you know, the 3 must pickups for any Sonic Movie 3 fan out there. And you know, it's just such a good time to be a Sonic fan. It feels so good to see the Blue Blur, you know, doing good, you know, being successful enough to get just the wackiest popcorn buckets and such a cool, you know, fun little dumb cup. So yeah, with all that being said, I want to know which Sonic Movie 3 popcorn bucket is your favorite. Is it the little Cinemark one here, the AMC/Regal one, or any of the tins, or this cup too? You know, this cup is pretty awesome too. And last but not least, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Sonic content. There'll be a bunch of Sonic Movie 3 content coming this week, you know, 7 days of Sunkii. And I just adore these Sonic Movie 3 popcorn buckets and all the merchandise for this movie. It is so cool, and I'm so excited for Sonic Movie 3.